All right,
How do you
guys, we're
pick?
recording right now. It started.
Oh shit. Okay,
Okay.
welcome. All right, Aaron, do the intro.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our first podcast, the Triple Guy Podcast. Thank you so much for joining. And we're going to be starting off with a fire discussion. So, Jej, I think you had the first word you want to include.
Hope it's super
So,
framey.
I just wanted to start the session with the triple guy's name. Where did that come from? I heard it's Brett.
Um, you know, there's a lot of lore behind our podcast name. I think Aaron explains it best.
Well, Triple Guy Podcast, it comes from triple, which means three, and there's three of us, like three guys. Me, Jej, Brett. That's three. So, Jej, if you want to take it from here.
Yeah, so let's just talk about the dream controversy to start her off. Um, so I'm not too. I've just heard about it, but I know, Aaron, you know a lot about the dream controversy, so I want to hear what you have to say and fill us all in on what happened.
He slept with a guy. Um,
Is that what
I think
happened?
he's around 17. When he was 20, I think the guy was around 17. Unfortunately, no. Um, nobody wanted this to happen. Everybody liked to dream. It was kind of one of those catch 22s, catch 23s that you didn't want this to happen. It happened, and we have to move forward from this. So,
Wait one sec.
He's lost on our podcast
okay,
members.
sorry. It's
My
one of those things that
Discord's
nobody
super
wanted it
framey,
to
so
happen,
it's
but where
glitching
do
out.
we go from here, Brett? Brett,
Um,
Editor, put a trigger warning there before that statement, before the dream stuff, just in
yeah,
case.
either. I think the next step for Dream and us. Let's start with Dream. What he needs to do is probably delete his entire channel and go start a drop shipping company. I think that's his only way back.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, and then slowly move into real estate when he gets successful. As for the rest of the world, um, we just gotta do a battle royale, and whoever wins gets his channel.
I like that, Brett. I do.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, big man, at the bottom of the screen?
I'm just thinking. You said to delete his channel, but give it away at the end of the battle royale. I'm a bit conflicted. I don't know if you should delete it or if you should give
Oh,
it away
sorry,
at the end of the
sorry,
battle
sorry.
royale.
Private all the videos, and
Okay,
then give it all,
interesting.
and then give it away.
What are you thinking for George Not Found?
What does he have to do with this?
George Not Found. He's like right hand man. He lives with him, his best friend, George Not Found.
Guilty by association.
So should we do the
Well,
same? Is there another
is he
process? I'm
is he
curious.
defending Dream?
There's been no comment yet.
Okay, well, we can't just throw man under the bus for no reason.
Hmm.
We got to
You know,
keep it fair at least.
keeping it civil. I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's laws in place. We will follow them.
Now, what about the Mr. Beast controversy, guys?
Which one?
He's providing water wells in Africa. He's undermining them there. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, he's exploiting them for content.
Yep, that's people in Africa are not happy, man. He's downplaying. He's making them look worse than they actually are. He's proven that the people there can't provide for themselves, and the organizations there can't provide for themselves. That he has to come in and do it. A rich American, a rich white man.
Well,
Some people aren't not happy.
well, if he didn't do it, then they wouldn't have water. So whatever.
Take
I'll call it a W.
big man at the bottom. What do you gotta say?
I'm just wondering if he did it with consent.
I think he
Can
did.
anybody answer that?
I
He
mean,
did.
all the people in the video looked pretty happy. So,
I think Kenya
Yeah.
was angry. Should they have been?
probably not. I think one of the
But they're
wasn't like
getting water.
one of like the I don't know, prime ministers or whatever the hell they call them there. Whatever the leader of the country is. I think one of them were upset. I forget which one though.
I think it was Kenya.
Maybe.
Chrissy, I
Yeah.
can see you. Look at the camera, girl.
Actually,
look at the camera.
you know what? This is a perfect segue to our actual middle segment. It's a guest question from Chrissy. What
Hmm.
topic should we go for next?
Chrissy, the audience wants to know what question you have for the podcast next.
Yeah, we need a discussion topic.
Chrissy,
Should Aaron sip his wit? Is that the question?
okay, next question. Should Aaron shut up? Should Aaron shut up? Has he had too much to drink? Should he shut up? That's Chrissy's
Okay,
question.
Brett. I think you kick this. Brett, you kick this one off. All right.
okay.
Well,
You know what?
hold up. Flashbang.
Ah!
Yeah, good one. Yeah, you should probably, yeah. You
I
ever
don't know.
have you ever seen that what the hell was it? Was it the X-Men movie or the Wolverine movie? There's a movie where Deadpool was in it, but it wasn't like the normal Deadpool. It was one where they stitch his mouth closed because he talks too much. They should do that to you.
I think it's a little harsh, to be honest. I think Aaron has been providing a good form of entertainment. Yes, he's been maybe a little noisy and overspoken at times, but you know what? For a guy who's normally very laid back and casual, I believe that he should be able to speak his mind and say whatever he wants.
I'd agree with Juge. I think I've only really spoken when asked to. I don't think I've stepped out of my bounds, truthfully. If that's the case, I would have to agree with Juge.
Well, we can always go back in the recording and check it out.
That's
We
true.
can.
We can always.
We can do that. We can do that right now, Brett. If you want
Can't
to.
we can't.
Yeah, you know what I want
Why
to
not?
talk about, and this is a really big controversy within this this three guys podcast, is how dirty must this guy's room be that it has to be this dark on the podcast for him.
Well, there's a
Agreed
big
with the guy right,
right
here.
behind
Agreed
me-
with the guy right here.
right behind me. If it was bright, you could see a big hamper full of clothes. I mean the mess is honestly it is off camera a little bit, but I just don't want to risk it. I got to keep it clean for the podcast. Okay. We know you're not frozen.
No,
There's
He's been
things
doing
behind
that-
you that are
he's
moving.
He's been doing that the entire podcast.
I know.
Like
guys,
during
guys,
your.
stop. Wait, guys. Like, camera's been freaking out a bit. Can we just ignore that? Okay. Audience does not want to hear that. Can we acknowledge that? The audience doesn't care if my camera freezes every once in a while.
Well, we'll see the comments
All right.
later, okay?
Okay, let's give the audience a little bit of a blast of the past here with this next one. So we all, growing up, you know, we all went to high school together. We all had this we had this really serious topic that often devolved into many friendships almost being lost. Is why is Pipsqueak sitting in the front? Can we just get a thought on that, Aaron?
Agreed. Personally, I just want to mention I wasn't there, but from what I gathered from several first-hand witnesses, second-hand witnesses, third-hand witnesses, fourth-hand witnesses, there was no clear reason why Pipsqueak should have been sitting in the front.
Okay. Let me
From
defend
who-
myself here. Let me
Am I
defend
done?
myself
Did I-
here.
Okay, no. Right, did I finish?
It sounded like you were done.
This is a
I'm gonna be
podcast, not a
honest.
debate, Brett. Let him finish his part.
Did I finish? You can talk. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna cut me off, go ahead. But I'd appreciate if I could finish.
Alright. Continue.
A lot of first-hand accounts that were really not clear on this, right?
Okay. You already said that.
No,
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude! If you want, okay, you can talk.
Let
I'm
me
just
defend
saying, let me
myself here.
finish.
So,
No, I am. You're the one who cut me off.
So, a lot of high school, there was a running gag for me. Where people would say, you could land a 747 on that back. Okay? So
yeah, can confirm.
all I'm saying is I need a nice spacious seat to fit myself. And it just so happens that the only seat in most cars, aka the Kia Rondo, the front seat was the only space I could fit in, so I didn't have a choice.
So, then why did they call you Pipsqueak? Pipsqueak makes you sound small.
I know it was a little bit of a contradictory oxymoron name, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Pipsqueak, I think that was just to try and undermine me because people are so scared of me.
And you
So
know
they
what's
were
a
trying to
concern?
like bring me
Is we have this
down.
member on our phone here.
Truth. What?
Are you on your phone during the podcast?
No.
Well, the comments will debate that. We'll see.
Yeah.
No,
There
not my
might be a
phone, dude.
Because we're gonna get a lot of views on this. So
Yeah,
just
I know.
watch
They're,
it.
they're gonna debate. Look, Gigi's on his rack of wine.
Because the cat got in the box.
Well,
I bet it could pour out like liquid.
Get out of the box, cat.
All
All right. Another controversial topic, and we actually had a discussion about this the other night. And Mr. Jesus here on the bottom of the screen was
this better be me.
he was very concerned that this wasn't real, and that was the fact: did Nathan finish on the carpet in drama class?
Oh,
He
he
twerking.
100% did. He 100% wanked his shit
People-
all over the
And you
floor.
know what?
Brett,
Actually, the guest
Gracie didn't
question
believe
person
it.
did not.
David didn't believe it.
It's true. It
I
has to
thought
be
that was
true.
common knowledge at RMC. I actually thought this was common knowledge.
If I remember correctly, because Nick had it first period and I had last period, we were told not to go in that corner when we got in.
Corner? I thought it was in the middle of the room.
No, it was in like the corner of the room.
Ooh, the story's really coming together now.
So, going by my experience, it was definitely real.
I can't say. I just heard the story. But Aaron came and talked to us and asked us about this question. And one of our good friends, Nicholas, was very adamant about the fact that he did indeed coom on the carpet.
See,
All right.
now this is where this little bit here is too far. There was too much dead space there.
But guys, I think it's time we go to the comments for some questions.
Can we read out some comments?
Let me pull up some
Grab-
comments right now. Let me pull up some comments real quick. Let me just pull up some comments.
Okay. Let's see.
Obviously, you can.
You know, first, I got a question here from the chat. What do most people misunderstand about you guys?
My webcam is perfectly fine and it doesn't keep freezing.
Okay, well,
I feel
comments
I
can
even
debate that
misunderstand
one.
No,
Yeah,
no.
we'll let the-
No,
we'll
no.
we'll let
Brett,
the-
the comments
okay,
ask
you know
that.
what? You know what? In the chat, guys, if you believe his webcam is actually broken, let us know in the comments. We'll put two comments.
No,
Upvote
okay,
the
nobody,
one
no,
that you
no,
believe.
No,
On
no.
our
Shit,
Patreon,
shit,
we'll
shit.
put a poll up on our Patreon that you guys
Shit.
can vote for. Was Aaron's webcam broken? Okay, and if
And
it
you guys
was, if it ends up being yes that you guys vote, we will execute him live.
No,
On the
wait,
pod.
Wait, no, okay, hold
And
on.
you guys
Wait,
will-
No, Brett, wait, Brett.
And the
Brett,
top-
it's only-
no,
And the top
you know what?
tier patrons will choose the method of execution.
And
no, my brother, no.
you
my
have to
brother
subscribe
just-
to the
no,
Patreon
guys,
because we
guys,
will
guys.
get demonetized on YouTube with doing that.
My brother just texted me. Can we put a pause in this?
Wait,
We're
why?
mid pod.
It's text. You can just answer it.
My brother just texted me. Can we put no? I mean, like,
What
can
did
we
he
pause
text
the
you?
Execution. No, can we pause the
Wait,
execution? Can we?
Wait, is
like,
that your brother
pin on
Popeye you're
that?
talking about?
No. Literally, Isaac. Can you get water boiling by 8:55 a.m.?
Okay. Okay.
That's
I-
a great
guys-
question for the pod.
No. He said I can bring hot totlet by 8 a.m. if so.
Guys, I
I
got.
will be biking and likely freezing.
Oh.
Please,
Okay, guys,
Can we
I
just
got.
put a pin on this.
I got questions right. I got some questions from the comments right now.
We can't pause the pod. We can't, dude. We were putting this off for so
Okay.
the viewers need a podcast out tonight.
This comment comes from Smart Doctor One. If Jimmy had his own Netflix series, it would be insane. Fire emoji.
Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, okay. Let's just go to another
I
one.
thought Jimmy Mr. Beast.
Let's just go to another one. This is from UJJWall_gamer099. Jimmy is the most craziest yet dedicated person ever. Kudos to you, Jimmy. Not really a question again, but appreciate the support to Jimmy. Let's see if we can actually find a real question. Okay, this one comes from Nail Eards -IW9UV. Jimmy eres el mejor. Gracias por ayudar a mucha gente. Don't know what that means, but thank you. Okay, we'll do one more question real quick. Ooh. Wow, there's not many actual questions here. Let's see.
All right, yeah, I got a really good question here, and this is for this comes from the chat. If you
Okay.
had to, and it was not considered wrong, you had to fuck a Pokemon. What Pokemon would it be? Aaron, you first, I think.
Chick with the purple hair.
Okay, that's
Chick with the
what-
purple hair? No, a Pokemon, not a character.
No, she's like what? Like she came from the pod.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
The
god,
chick with the
Tapu
purple hair.
Fini? Is he
Yeah.
talking about Tapu Fini?
Yes,
There's no way. How do you even know what that is?
I played Pokemon.
You played
I
Pokemon
remember-
Sun and Moon?
What? Not specifically
with
Sun and
Tapu-
Moon.
Okay.
just pull it up for the chat real quick so you can see, because obviously we're talking about.
Guys.
Are you talking about-
Failing a Pokemon?
No, guys. My
This is the
Popeyes
Pokemon
gonna
he's
be-
talking about
guys,
here.
Are you
My
talking about
Popeyes is gonna be here in 1 minute.
Are you talking about Jinx?
The
Oh.
Tapu
No,
Fini
not the
bread.
YouTube streamer. Guys, my Popeyes is gonna be here in 1 minute.
Okay, we gotta finish up the pod then.
Okay.
Brett, what Pokemon would you rail?
Okay, I thought about this a lot. So,
Really?
if I was gay, Buzzwole, obviously. We all know that, right? Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. And right now, let's go with what is that one? Fuck. I can't think of it. Hold up.
Guys, he's
right,
right.
since-
He's
Galarian
he's coming.
Zapdos.
You guys, my
Okay.
Uber Eats driver.
And you know, I'm gonna do a real personal
Guys,
answer.
Oh my-
guys. Laura
say-
is coming.
It's so
Guys,
bright.
Laura is coming.
Okay, when's she gonna be
All
there
right,
though?
and then I'll give my answer real quick. I would say Mega Gardevoir.
Pretty basic, but I respect it.
And okay, I guess that's all we have time for today. Make sure to leave your comments in the chat below. Subscribe to our Patreon. It's only $35 a month, and you
Yep.
get
That's
a lot
sweet.
of
And you
exclusive
get
content.
and you get no bonus
Live
content.
live execution of Aaron next week based on the chat's result. So look forward to that. And
And talk to your patrons. We're coming out with our condom line soon, so just wait on that. It'll be out there. Anyways, guys, this has
And-
been the
and-
Three Guys podcast. Will you
and
have something to
just
say?
quick note, we have a guest coming on next time. So look forward to that.
Yep, we got Mr.
only-
Beast. So it's gonna be a big week.
Anything that you want to say, Aaron, before the podcast ends?
Say thank you all for coming out. It means a lot. This is our first podcast together, the Three Guys podcast. Guys, no, door knocked. I have to go.
All right, I'll end it right now. Thank you for listening, guys. See you next week.